Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I'm really pleased to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. Today, we are diving into something that is truly revolutionizing our industry, the AI concierge. We're going to explore how this technology is reshaping the entire guest journey, from the very moment of booking to long after checkout. So let's get started. Think about the old way of doing things. You'd book a hotel, get a single, pretty generic confirmation email, and then nothing, just radio silence, until you physically arrived at the front desk. Well, that's changing. The new approach, the one powered by AI, transforms that static, one-way message into a living, breathing, two-way conversation. The whole idea is to start building that amazing guest experience the second the booking is made, not just when they walk in the door. So, how does that actually play out? Well, it all begins with what we call the pre-arrival conversation. You know that critical window of time between when someone books and when they actually show up? That used to be completely dead air. Now, we see it as one of the most valuable opportunities a hotel has to build rapport, offer real value, and you guessed it, even drive ancillary revenue.
And what's so smart about this is that the technology meets guests exactly where they are. We're not forcing them to download yet another hotel app. Instead, the AI communicates on the platforms we all use every single day, like WhatsApp, Messenger, or even just a web chat. This creates this always-on communication channel, which is just huge for reducing that pre-travel stress and making guests feel genuinely cared for before they've even packed their bag.
This conversational approach also completely flips the script on upselling. Forget that slightly awkward, pushy sales pitch when a guest is tired at the check-in desk. Instead, the AI can proactively reach out a few days before arrival. It analyzes the guest's profile, looks at the hotel's real-time inventory, and then crafts a perfectly timed, personalized offer. It feels less like a sales tactic and way more like a helpful suggestion, which is exactly why the conversion rates are so much better. And this is where that personalization really comes to life. Let's say the system knows you're traveling as a family. It might suggest a package that includes a late checkout and breakfast for the kids. How useful is that? Or for a business traveler, maybe it offers an upgrade to a room in the hotel's designated quiet zone. You see, the key is that the offer is genuinely relevant. It adds real, tangible value to that specific guest's stay. Okay, so the pre-arrival experience is now engaging and personalized. But what happens once the guest is actually on the property? Well, this is where the AI shifts its role and becomes an in-stay virtual concierge, ready to deliver instant, on-demand service 24/7. And the impact this has is, well, it's pretty staggering. These AI systems can successfully handle up to 80% of all routine guest inquiries without any human intervention at all. Just take a moment to think about what that means for your front desk teams and the time it frees up. So what's in that 80%? It's all the common questions we get day in and day out. What's the Wi-Fi password? Can we please have some extra towels? What time does the gym close? Can you book us a table for dinner? By automating these routine requests, the AI allows your human staff to focus on the more complex, more personal guest interactions, especially during that chaotic morning checkout rush. So guests get instant answers, and your team can provide higher quality service. It's a true win-win. But of course, the AI knows its limits. It has to. So when a request gets too complex, or it senses frustration and requires a human touch, it performs what we call an intelligent handoff. The entire conversation history is seamlessly transferred to a team member. And this is so important, the guest never has to repeat themselves. It keeps the whole experience smooth and completely frustration-free. Now, this next part might just be one of the most powerful applications of all, real-time service recovery. Picture this. Just a couple of hours after a guest checks in, the AI proactively sends a very simple message through their preferred channel. Is everything to your satisfaction? It's such a small touch, but it opens the door for immediate, honest feedback. So let's say the guest replies that they can't seem to find a bathrobe in their room. Now, that's a minor issue, sure, but it's the kind of little annoyance that can fester. By using the chat, that problem gets reported instantly, without the guest having to feel like they're complaining by calling the front desk. And here's the magic moment. The AI instantly creates a task for housekeeping and alerts the front desk. That bathrobe is delivered in minutes, while the guest is still settling in. And just like that, what could have easily turned into a negative comment in an online review is transformed into a story they'll tell about proactive, incredible service.
This really highlights a core principle in modern hospitality, something we emphasize in your studies. Solving a problem effectively isn't just about damage control. It's an opportunity to build profound loyalty. In fact, a guest who has an issue resolved quickly and efficiently often becomes more loyal than a guest who never had an issue to begin with.
So this brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, and maybe the most powerful in the long run, The real value here isn't just in solving problems in the moment, it's in the data. Every single one of these interactions feeds into a continuous feedback loop that makes the hotel smarter and the guest experience better with every single stay.
And that's the key takeaway here. Every question a guest asks, every request they make, it's a signal. It's a piece of data. These conversations are an absolute goldmine of preferences, needs, and desires that you can use to make their next visit absolutely perfect. And all of this incredible data flows into something called a unified profile. The easiest way to think of it is as a central living file for each guest. It's constantly being updated automatically with insights from every single one of these AI-powered conversations. So let's see how this learning loop works in practice. A guest asks the AI about vegetarian dining options in the area. Boom! The system instantly logs that preference, and their profile is updated. So the next time that guest books a stay, the hotel can proactively place a vegetarian-friendly welcome amenity in their room. See? That's how the system gets smarter, one conversation at a time.
So as you continue on your professional journey, I'll leave you with this one thought to consider. Through thousands of these tiny conversations, your future guests are telling you exactly what they want and need to have a perfect stay. The only question is, are you putting the systems in place to listen?